Hey, what's up guys, it's AndreOth here, bringing you guys another video. And in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys episode 28 of the Random Producer Challenge. And guys, if you don't know how the series works by now, basically we have 8 different producer challenges ranging from the easiest to the hardest. We put all 8 of those challenges on a challenge wheel. We're then going to spin that wheel, and whatever challenge the wheel lands on is the challenge we're going to have to overcome in this episode. So guys, now that you understand all of the rules, without further ado, let's go to the wheel, let's spin the wheel, and let's see what challenge we're going to get in this episode. So let's go. Alright guys, as you can see, the wheel is now on the screen. So we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to see what challenge the wheel lands on. Hopefully it's not a bad challenge. So guys, we're going to spin it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Oh no. This is the worst challenge. I hate this challenge, man. Alright guys, so we literally just got the worst challenge. Well, probably the second worst challenge. Basically, it's no quantizing. So we have to draw everything in with a MIDI keyboard. And if something's like out of time and off beat, we have to leave it that way. We can't quantize anything. So you guys, we have 20 minutes to do this challenge. And remember, any challenge that isn't time based, there's a 20-minute time limit on it. So there's a 20-minute time limit on this challenge. So guys, we're gonna head over into Logic and we're gonna try and see what we can do in 20 minutes without being able to quantize. Let's go. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see that, but we have a 20-minute timer on the phone. So we're gonna start that timer and then we're gonna start the challenge. Alright guys, so we're gonna start the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright guys, so we can do everything apart from quantize. So this is gonna be tricky because it doesn't matter how hard the drums are, it doesn't matter how hard the melody is. If something's out of time and off beat, it's just gonna sound retarded. So this is gonna be a really hard one, but I think we can do it. I think we can make a decent beat. Okay, I like that. So we're gonna draw this in and we have to try and make sure that we draw it in on time, so it's on beat, so it doesn't sound retarded. So we're gonna try and draw this in and hopefully we don't mess up. So let's go. Okay, so I drew that in. It's just about offset. It's not completely on time, but I think we can make it work. Alright, so let's hear how it sounds. Hopefully it doesn't sound stupid. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it with the metronome. Okay, it's off beat, but it's not that bad. I think we can work with it. I hope we can at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and mess around with this preset a little bit and try and see if we can make it sound a little bit more interesting. If not, we'll just keep it the way it is because it doesn't sound too bad. Okay guys, so we're just messing around in Effectrix just to see if we can make this melody sound a little bit more interesting. So we managed to come up with this. I think the melody sounds a little bit more interesting, a little bit more trap. So let's listen to it. So a little vinyl scratch kind of makes it sound a little bit more trappy. So I actually like how that sounds. So I think what we're going to do now is going to try and see if maybe we can come up with another melody just to kind of complement this melody a little bit. But if not, we won't overdo it. We'll just move on to the drums. So we've got about 3 minutes. I gave myself about 3 more minutes to try and finish off these melodies. And then if you manage to do it, great. If you don't manage to do it, whatever, the main melody sounds fine. And then we'll just move on to the drums. Okay, I kind of like that. I might try and draw that in and see how that sounds. So hopefully we can draw it in on time and on beat so we don't mess up this whole melody. So let's try and draw this in. Okay, let's go. Okay, that sounded okay. Oh man, it's pretty much on time apart from a few little notes in there, but it's fine though. I think it will work. Let's hear how it sounds. I like it, but there's too much like reverberation on it and stuff like that, so we're gonna try and turn that down a little bit. Alright guys, so we're probably just gonna leave it as that and just move on to the drums, because we've got about 10 minutes left and I don't want to spend too much time doing the melodies, so we're good with the melodies. I don't want to overdo it and kind of overproduce, so we're just gonna leave it the way it is, and we're gonna move on to the drums. And this is where it's gonna get a bit tricky, because we're not actually even allowed to use Ultra Beat, because normally, you know, if you've watched my videos before, you know I always kind of draw my drums in Ultra Beat and stuff, but we can't do that today. So we're just going to go into Ultra Beat just to choose the sounds that we want, and then we're going to draw in all of the drums and stuff. So let's go. Okay, so that's the clap. Now let's try and draw that in. Let's try our best to draw it in on time. So let's go. So actually, you know what? I'm going to practice a little bit. I'm going to do a little practice. You know, actually, let's just do it, because we don't have that much time left. So let's go. Okay. I think that was decent. I think that was okay. It's a little bit offset, but I'm hoping that we can make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to quantize it. I'm just going to make sure it's the same kind of velocity, because I don't want one clap to be louder than another. So let's see how that sounds. That kind of works. Like it's offset, but you can't really notice it that much. So we're gonna stick with that. What I might do though, I might switch this clap up to like a trappy sounding snare. Sorry. So I'm gonna try and see if we can find a nice snare. As you can see, we have the Southside, the GOAT. He's packed right here. So let's try and find something from this. Oh, well, I don't want to. Which one are we going with? Ooh, okay, you know what? Let's try this one again. Okay, let's roll with this one. I don't want to, you know, spend too long doing this now. Okay, that sounds right. That sounds okay. I might take off this melody, you know, because I think it might sound better with that. So next up, we're going to do the hi-hats, and I think this is probably the hardest thing to do, because we have to consistently keep playing this note throughout the whole entirety of these bars. So let's try and draw these hi-hats in, and yeah, let's try not to mess it up. So I'm going to try and draw it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, I actually thought that was decent. I actually thought that was okay. Like, as you can see, we started off really well, but then it started to like mess up a little bit. But this is not even that bad. I think we actually did decent with the hi-hats. So let's try and make sure it's all the same velocity and stuff. And with the hi-hats, like, even if they're off a little bit, like even adding a little swing to your hi-hats can make your drums sound even more bouncy. Just having that kind of offset hi-hats can actually like work in your benefit. So I'm gonna go back into this Southside drum pack and try and see if we can find a hi-hat that we can use. Let's try this one. Let's pitch it up a bit. Okay, let's put that in. Oh, what the hell? Alright, oh my god. Sorry, I'm so used to doing that, like I forgot I already drew it in. Okay, so we've got the snares here. Let's rename everything so we don't get confused. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? So we have about, I'm gonna give myself a minute and a half to finish these kicks. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna just do the kicks, or am I gonna do like an 808? So let's get a move on here because there's not much time. Trying to find the kicks right now. What I might do is I might just add some 808s in instead. I think you guys know what 808 I'm gonna add. It's that thumpy sounding 808. I'm gonna try and see if I can find it really quickly. Gotta search these packs. It'll be here. Let's try that in there. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. We're just gonna do an 808 kind of bass line instead of the kicks today. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up a bit, it's a bit too slow. Okay, that's hard. So let's try and draw this in and try not to mess up. Okay, let's go. Oh, I thought that was on time. That was pretty much more or less on time. I actually think I did a decent job. So I'm just gonna make sure the velocity is the same. I don't want any note to be louder than another. Sounds good. I think it sounds better at a higher transition, so we're gonna try and put this up a little bit. Hear how it sounds. Okay, I think that sounds better. So let's hear it with the other melody. I think it actually sounds better just the way it is. Trying to find some kicks, but I guess we don't find that. So we're gonna leave it as that. Boom. So the timer has just ended. I'm sure you can hear it going off in the video. So yeah, we just managed to finish this beat, guys. We had 20 minutes. We weren't allowed to do any quantizing. I think we did really well in terms of having to draw everything in, especially the drums, which is the hardest thing normally to draw in, especially the hi-hats. That's normally the hardest thing, but I think we managed to do it. We have a decent sounding beat. This beat sounds okay, and it doesn't sound too offbeat, because you know, I've done the challenge before and the other beats that I've done have sounded ridiculous. So this beat actually sounds decent. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna listen back to the beat. I'm gonna try and make up our minds about it. I'm gonna try and decide whether I think the beat is heat or trash, and you guys can also make up your minds and let me know in the comments whether you think the little beat or this little loop is heat, or if you think it's trash. So we're gonna listen back to it, and yeah, we're gonna make up our minds. Alright guys, so we're gonna listen back in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna add this melody in there. Take it out. Okay, so I actually sounded pretty decent. So guys, when I was listening back to that, I actually saw a little bit of potential in this beat. I think if everything was quantized and if everything was in time, it'd sound so much better. But I like that beat. I think it has a little bit of potential, and I think I might even go back over it, quantize everything, make sure everything's on time, sort out that secondary melody, and I think we can have a decent little beat on our hands. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like the video though, please click the like button down below and subscribe for more, because I have way more videos like this coming out every single week. And if you guys want to purchase any beats from me, including the beat using this video, obviously when I'm finished going over it, you guys can go to andreother.beatstars.com. and if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter and you can follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.